Hello there, this is Chadderbox, and you might know that a little while ago I released my indie game Propulsion on Steam. If you didn't know, then maybe you could wishlist it for me. It helps a lot, and it's free. My only real aim for this game was to make back the $100 I spent getting the store page, which I did. Other than that, it was entirely for spreading a bit of fun and learning while doing that. Basically, anything extra is a benefit, and it goes towards improving the game and the channel. I've been holding off on this video for a while because I was waiting for my first payment to come in from Valve, and also because I signed a scary NDA, and I didn't particularly know what I could show and what I couldn't. But a nice friendly Valve employee told me that I can share all of my data. I just can't share the pages that the data's on. So thankfully I'm not going to lose all my hard-earned money because I get sued anytime soon. I'm going to be splitting this video up into sections, with timestamps and stuff if you just want to know a certain thing. This game did much better than I expected, and I think a big part of this is because of my YouTube channel, which seems to have driven a lot of people to the game. Even though not every video was about Propulsion, I linked it in the description of most videos, and mentioned it in some others. Combining this with 300 watch hours and 9,000 views each month, I imagine that quite a few people knew about the game. Here are some more analytics if you're interested. I'm not yet monetized on YouTube, but I'd probably be making about £5 a month or something, so I don't really think that would matter anyway. Of course, YouTube isn't my only social media. I use some other platforms like Twitter and unfortunately TikTok. I tried to avoid the last two because I hate them both for different reasons, but they do really help spread the word. When Propulsion came out, I made an announcement tweet, and a lot of kind people retweeted the announcement tweet, which helped the game a lot. Here are some analytics for that tweet, and also for my Twitter as a whole. I made a TikTok about the game release, and I'm pretty sure that boosted the game sales quite a bit too. But it's hard to actually get any data from them, because their analytics suck, and as far as I know you can't actually use links. Here are some analytics. I also recently made another TikTok about a game update, and the game's sales seem to increase on that day too. So if you're an indie dev, it looks like TikTok is the way to go, even if it is incredibly cringe. So yeah, marketing on those sites is really important, because otherwise nobody knows about your game, and they can't buy it. So how did all of that marketing affect my game's analytics? Well, in the time before I released my game, I had 50 wishlists. Now, after releasing the game, and doing a bit more marketing, I have 758 wishlists. Which hopefully means that next time the game goes on sale, I should at least get a few purchases, because that is quite the wishlist increase. I released the game a few days before I released a YouTube video about releasing the game. There was initially a spike in sales when the game released, and then the video caused an even bigger spike a few days later, until the sales finally trickled off to being about one a day. Most of my sales were in English-speaking countries, which would make sense because the game is only in English and all of my marketing was also in English. But now we're on to the juicy stuff. How much money did I make? Well, as of Friday the 17th of September, I've made 196 sales, with a gross revenue of $837, which is pretty good. But hold on to your fireworks, because that isn't how much money I received. In fact, my net revenue is only $626, because there was 34 refunds because of a variety of reasons, like a button in settings not working that I didn't know about, and I only just fixed, which is a shame. But that's fine, Chadderbox, at least you get to take home $600, right? Well, that's wrong, because that's before Steam takes its 30% cut, leaving just over $400 for me. So now I can have my money, surely. Again, no. I live in the UK, and I'm under 18, so I don't pay tax here. But I'm selling my game in America through Steam, an American company, and you know America. So America also takes something like 30% tax, which whittles my money down to only about $300 now. But now I get my money, right? Yet again, no. As I mentioned, I live in the UK, and we have a different currency to the US, meaning it has to be converted. And if you convert money, the people doing that conversion take some of the money, so I get even less money. But please, can I just have my money now? Finally, it's a yes. I received a nice sum of £200 in my bank account, which I can't really complain about. But if I was doing this for a job, of course, that would be horrible. Let's say I spent around 2,000 hours on this project, even though it's likely a bit less than that. That means I got paid at a rate of 10 pence per hour, which is, you know, a tiny bit less than ideal. And now let's say I instead put all of those hours into working at McDonald's. Even though I likely would have barely worked that long there because most of the time I spent working on the game was super long sessions in the middle of the night. The McDonald's near me pays £9 an hour. So 9 multiplied by 2,000 is £18,000. That is a lot of money, and an interesting comparison, despite it being completely hypothetical. So yeah, there's a load of analytics about my game. I hope you learnt a bit about how stuff went, and all in all, I consider this a pretty good release considering what I was aiming for. If you've liked this video, you can like it and subscribe, because I really want to inflate my ego. If you know someone that might want some more information about releasing their game, then you can share this video with them. And if you made it through this video, there should have been some background footage of my game Propulsion in it. If you think that looks cool, you can wishlist it, which is free. Or if it looks cool enough to spend some of your hard-earned money on, then you can buy it. The money that I get should hopefully be used for something good in the future regarding this channel or the games I make. And if you don't like the game, you can always refund it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Have a good day.